Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Morning Live Show. The live show's podcast and meta content is brought to you every week by these loyal sponsors. McGraw-Webb Chevrolet on the bypass in Camden, Alabama, serving their customers for 30 years. Join the McGraw-Webb Chevy family today. Tucker ATV, Jackson, Alabama, your local servicing Polaris Hustler Echo dealer with an international reputation. CT Ward Power Sports in Camden, Alabama, XL Godfrey Hurricane Boats powered by Mercury and Yamaha engines, your water skiing gear headquarters on Lake Millis Ferry. Safford Trading Company and Safford Equipment under the tower in Safford, Alabama, home of your residential and commercial lawn care bundle bear. Wildlife Management Solutions in Eutaw, Alabama. Let the guys at WMS select the right seed and blends for your soil type. South Alabama Kubota and Reynolds on the Strip in Monroeville, Alabama. Kubota and Skag Zero Turns, the right Kubota tractor for the right price. Thanks for supporting the Gettin' Outdoors sponsors and enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Gettin' Outdoors live show. It is May the 19th, 2023, and we are live from the Lawler Timber Company Grampian Hills Outdoor. Media sun of 69 degrees outside, cloudy with an east-southeast winds 7 miles per hour, and we got a whole lot of stuff to go over this morning, but we're going to start off with a big event coming up tomorrow morning at Bridgeport City Landing. Mr. John McAlpine bringing his Extreme Bass Challenge 2023 West Alabama Team Trail to the Bridgeport City Landing in the morning. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Big Daddy.
All right, what we got going on tomorrow? We're looking for a big crowd. The weather's going to be good. The water's good. We've been seeing 18, 20-pound bags consistently on Millis Ferry. Tell us what we got going on in the morning.
Well, the last tournament of our schedule at Millis Ferry, regular season tournament, is tomorrow. We've got tomorrow, and then we'll have one more tournament at Demopolis, and then our championship at Millis Ferry at the end of June. We'll see more than 18 pounds tomorrow.
Yeah,
I feel confident of that. When you put this group of guys on the water, we can be looking for 20 to 21 pounds tomorrow, is what I think. Hopefully the weather cooperate. I know we got some chance of some storms tomorrow, but I think they're going to be scattered. I think that'll actually improve the fishing.
Well, you're going to blast off the safe daylight, and the weigh-in's at 3 o'clock. Am I correct about that?
Yes, sir. Safe light till 3 p.m.
Okay. And it is a $200 interest fee, $50 membership if you hadn't already joined up. The 35 boat payout, first place will be $2,500. And as you said, we got one more June the 10th in Demopolis, and then the championship will be June the 24th at Bridgeport City Landing. So
that is correct.
Now, you're going to be here this evening. If somebody wants to get a boat number, they need to call John. Let me put that information up here, too, where you'll know where to call him. That's got his phone number up there. Can they call you and get a number?
They can call me and get a boat number anytime today. We're coming down in the morning. We're not coming down this evening. We'll be there, but we'll be at the landing very early in the morning.
Yeah, very early, and it gets
Yeah,
daylight now about 5:30. So
that's correct.
I expect y'all will be blasting off between 5:30 and 5:45 sometimes in there. So you'll probably be at the landing at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I'll be there by 4 for sure.
Yeah.
So, and people can register today. They can call me today and pre-register. They can wait. They can register at the ramp in the morning. Any way they want to go. I do want to say this: all the anglers need to be aware of the construction that's going on there in Camden, and they allow themselves a little bit more time to get through there. There is another tournament going on out of Bridgeport tomorrow, so allow yourself enough time to deal with another group of boats and to get through the construction zone.
What other tournaments going on?
All I know is it's a group out of Mississippi. They have contacted me. We're going to work together as far as blast off to make sure we keep everything safe and cordial. But it will be more boats there.
Yeah. Okay. And talking about the 4-way stop in Camden is closed. If you're coming from Linden, Thomaston, Demopolis, Highway 5, Marion, anyway, that way you're going to have to turn on 221 and go around. And you just follow the detour signs. It is a pain in the rump for you guys coming that way. It's about a 10-mile detour you got to go around to get to Bridgeport City Landing now. If you're coming from Greenville, Selma, Monroe, that way, it doesn't affect you. But if you're coming from West Alabama, anywhere in West Alabama, you do have to take the detour, and and I'll be glad when that's over with too. I can tell you that, because it has really created
I'm sure it's a problem for a lot of people. I know it is.
And I'm gonna tell you, if you coming down 28 now, and you hit the intersection of 28 and 221, and you see those barriers up that says road closed, local traffic only, you are not going to get through there. So if you go through there thinking you're going to get through there, you got to turn around and come back around, because it's no way to get through there.
That's right. All
right. So in the morning, safe daylight, and weigh in at 3:00. Are you going to do the weigh in live on Facebook?
Yes, sir. We plan on doing a live weigh in. The whole works.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So I'm looking forward to it, and it's going to be a big crowd on that river tomorrow with another tournament out of Bridgeport, and everybody's crappie fishing, bass fishing, cat fishing. That water is in good a shape as it's ever been, John. What do you predict? You said 21 pounds tomorrow?
I think 21. I'm looking for 21 tomorrow. Yes, sir.
You're going to have some hammers there now, I guarantee you. You're going to have some hammers there. And they've been practicing. I've been checking the landing all week. It's been boats out there practicing all week.
And it's some real fishermen that'll be on that lake tomorrow, for sure.
I guarantee you. John McAlpine, tournament director for the XtremeBass Challenge West Alabama Team Trail, his last tournament, regular season tournament, on Miller's Ferry tomorrow out of Bridgeport City Landing, and then on June the 10th we'll be at Demopolis City Landing, and the championship will be back at Bridgeport on June the 24th, 2023. John, I thank you, man. Have a good tournament, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Big Daddy. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, brother. See you later.
All right.
Man, always glad to hook up with John McAlpine. He does a great, great job with that tournament trail. He's been doing it for a long, long time. Boy, we got a good crowd on here this morning. Good morning, everybody. Tommy D, my main man's tuned in. Keith Chick Melton, good morning from Crawford, Alabama. Bud Williamson, my old faithful. Leon Andrews, good morning, Leon. Greg Chance, old Slim's tuned in. Mark Brunner's tuned in. I'm looking forward, Mark, to have Eddie, and we promote the Deer Expo coming up in July. Rusty Godbo's tuned in. Old Big Bama Brian Taylor. Alan Hudson. Old Thunder's tuned in. Ronnie McKenzie. Good morning, Ronnie. Grandma Karen out in California will do the weather for her in a minute. Old Mike Fuller down there in Exhale, Alabama. Larry and Debbie Abernathy. Old Travis Lee. B-Dogs in the house. Robert Hudson, a faithful listener. Miss Tina out in Miller's Ferry is tuned in. And I appreciate all of y'all. William Malone's tuned in this morning. Old Ryan Fishmaster Gunn tuned in from Team Fishmaster. Let's go over some events that are going on this weekend. Let's start off with tomorrow at the Outdoor Friends Forever. Is the Family Fishing Day. If you hadn't already signed up, you can email Jim Hardy at jim@outdoorfriendsforever.com, or either go to their website, outdoorfriendsforever.com, events, and register for tomorrow's Family Fishing Day. Also down Live Oak Landing, the Upper Delta Grinnell Tournament will be going on. Entry fee is $100 per boat, cash only, please. That includes the lunker and the launch fee, and it will be from safe daylight to 3 o'clock. I wish I could go down there because that's always a huge event down there. And if you want more information or if you want to get in that tournament, call. He'd rather text Anthony Dorman at 251-377-8392, and that is tomorrow at Live Oak Landing. And next Thursday afternoon at Bridgeport City Landing will be the Fruit Jar Open. That will be the 25th, and they'll start at 3 o'clock and go till dark. $15 per angler, $5 per boat for big fish, and cash money only also at that tournament next Thursday evening. A big 40th anniversary A&M Coyote Classics coming up next weekend. It's a 3-man team. One representative from each team must sign a waiver and pay entry fee for their team any day leading up to the contest date. It's gonna be. I'm not gonna go over it all, but I'll put the flyer up on my Facebook page. You got to have video evidence. Bait block is not provided. It's got to be something that you put in the mouth of the critter. It's a pretty good event, and it will be next. That's 26th and 27th. Entry fee is $100 per team, and it will be a big 40th anniversary A&M Pawn Shop Cookout also next weekend in Monroeville, Alabama. And then, of course, next weekend, the Roland Cooper State Park Big Crappie Day, and the tickets are spread out. I meant to call them today and ask where the tickets are. I know Joe Allen got some at Dunn Sports, and I know the state parks got them. The tickets are $25 for adults, $15 for youth, and it is a big crappie day. For those of you who might not know how it works, let me tell you how it works. It's individual competition. They have a weigh-in at the T-Pier at Roland Cooper State Park at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 2 o'clock. And then the final weigh-in at 3 o'clock if you want to fish for the $500 big money. All right, 9 o'clock, the top 3 fish. First place, 75, 50, and 25. That's every hour on the hour from 9 to 2. At the end of the day, the biggest crappie of the day will receive a check from the Community Neighbor Bank for $500 and a trophy. The biggest youth fish of the day will receive a check from Town Country United Bank for $250 and a trophy. It's a great family fun event. It's just whoever catches the big fish of the day, and it's just going to be a great time, and that's next weekend at Roland Cooper State Park. And the tickets are available at the state park at Dunn Sports. I think they're at Coast to Coast. I'm not sure about that, but I'll find out before next weekend because we'll be talking a whole lot more about it next week. And if you got any questions about it, you can call me or call Miss June down at the state park. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. That's next weekend at Roland Cooper State Park. Then I am really looking forward to it, and I just put up a hype video on my Facebook page. You need to go look at it. Miss Kay Donaldson will be bringing the Alabama Bass Trail 100 to Bridgeport City Landing on June the 3rd. They will be doing live. You can watch it live on the water, all the anglers from 6 to 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. And of course, the weigh-in will be live also. It's just going to be a great, great event. And if you did not see this, I put it up yesterday. This is some numbers that Kay put up yesterday just to show what an economic impact the Alabama Bass Trail has on Alabama. And if you, I'm telling you, I've been following this forever, but 8,178 anglers from 17 states have joined the Alabama Bass Trail Tournament Series and Alabama Bass Trail 100 Series since 2014. Anglers from Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Georgia, Kentucky, Florida, Texas, Indiana, Missouri, Wisconsin, Minnesota, South Carolina, North Carolina, Arkansas, Ohio, Illinois, and California. Since February of 2014, the Alabama Bass Trail has hosted 107 tournaments in Alabama, creating an economic impact of over $71 million. Now, that, my friends, is worthy of a pat on the back for Miss Kay Donaldson and all her anglers and host cities and sponsors. It's just a great, great tribute to the great job that she does. And I'm mighty, mighty proud to have them coming back to Miller's Ferry on June the 3rd. Also on June the 3rd, down at Live Hubbards Landing, they're going to have a memorial crappie and brim tournament for Galen Gilligan, who passed away a few weeks ago. It will be a 90% payout, safe light to 2 p.m. This is a brim and crappie tournament. Entry fee is $60 a boat for each division and includes lunker fee and boat launch. This will need to be paid the morning of the tournament. And I will talk more about that a little bit next week. I might even try to get old Dip on here to tell us about that tournament next week. Also, this coming Wednesday at the Selma City Marina, they will be having their, I guess, fruit jar, jackpot, whatever you want to call it, 4 till dark, $50 entry fee. No, that will be the 7th. That will be June the 7th. I'm sorry. That'll be June the 7th. I got my dates mixed up. But anyway, we'll talk about that when it gets a little closer. And also, the Bass Fishing Camp, if they have not filled up, is now taking entries, grades K through 6. $250 is what it costs. It's only 30 spots available, and I hope they hadn't filled up, and I'm sitting here advertising. But if you want to get into that event, you can call William Crawford at 205-665-6216 and sign your kids up for that. They'll be exposed to all kind of things like casting, baits and lures, fishing techniques, knot tying, electronics, and you'll get to know how to prep for these tournaments if you want to fish in them tournaments. And then next, let's see, this will be June the 17th. Maddie will be back with her Bridgeport Summer Team Trail for her second leg of the Bridgeport Summer Team Trail. And then on the 17th of June, the Jugging Open at Roland Cooper State Park, sponsored by CT Ward Power Sports and Dunn Sports. You need to go ahead and get signed up. That's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll be talking some smack talk and doing a whole lot of promoting here coming up. So that's all the events Boy, we got a good crowd on here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Joe Jones, the Reeling Rednecks, Alan Hudson, good morning. ABT South, Logan Martin tomorrow. I had Trey Wade on here Wednesday night. He helped us co-host. Hey, Wayne Edgeworth, Michael Hilliard, good morning. Your birthday is next Wednesday, Rusty. We'll sing happy birthday to you. Marion Dansby's tuned in, and appreciate all of y'all tuning in. All right, what was I talking about? I was talking about something, and I don't forgot what I was talking about. But oh yeah, I did want to mention this too while we're talking about events. They made the announcement yesterday, and let's see that the Alabama Crappie Trail made their 2023-24 schedule announcement last night on Crappie Cast with Shane Jones and Eric Cagle, and they will be at Lake Miller's Ferry on May the 4th, 2024, the Alabama Crappie Trail. So we're looking forward to having them also. I mentioned a while ago, and I want to mention again, the World Deer Expo is coming up July the 21st and 23rd. Starting in June, we will be giving away tickets on the Friday morning live show and the Wednesday night Town Country United Bank Hunting and Fishing Report, and I'll also be giving away tickets on the Facebook page. So you need to go ahead and order your tickets. They are on sale right now. I got the link up on my Facebook page. It's going to be a great event. I am going to try to hook up with everybody that's going to be there, including Hannah and Jeff Barron. Bubba Buck's going to be there. Turtle Man, I can't wait to talk to Turtle Man. I'll have him on the live Friday morning show before July the 21st. And of course, I always gonna hook up with my friend. Oh, that ain't it. That dang, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I just got to play it. I got to play it one time. There you go. Eddie Salter, king of the 10-inch beer. I love that song. We'll get up with Eddie, I guarantee you. And Mark and Mitzi, I might have to hook up with them also. So that will be the World Deer Expo. We got tickets to give away. We're going to have a great time. I did want to share this with y'all also. Johnny Autry got him a drone, y'all. And you know, he is he loves to photograph lightning, but he shot this with his drone. It's a DJI Mini 3, not a Mini 3 Pro, but a Mini 3. And I knew when he got that drone that he was going to capture images like this right here. This was last week during one of our night thunderstorms in Dixon Mills, Alabama. And let me tell you, what a talented man Johnny Autry is. And also right there in Vineland, Alabama, that is a blonde squirrel. Now that picture is kind of grainy because I blew it up a lot, but that's at Clyde Ray Pearson's house, and he has hooked up with Johnny Autry. So Johnny will be setting up, and he'll be getting us some great photographs of that blonde squirrel. He's a young squirrel, and he's in Clyde Ray's yard, so he's safe as he can be, unless one of them big timber rattlers gets him. I had the honor and the pleasure of fishing with 3 young anglers Saturday morning. That's Grant Gaston and Peyton Burford and Garrett Gaston. We went in a private pond off the river swamp, and we nailed some crappies and some bluegill and a few bass, and that was us fishing. I was flying the drone and getting some good video, but this right here is what we caught. And let me tell you, we nailed some crappie, and buddy, I had me a good time in that swamp pond, I guarantee you. And most of you seen this. We did a little vote, but Shane Jones and I went fishing Sunday morning, and I took that picture of Shane on the right we were leaving Ellis's Landing, and then we went straight to one of our river holes, and he took that picture. That was the first fish we caught. That was about 1.5 pounds, 1.75 pounds fish. But I didn't know that the sunrise was reflecting off the river like that. And that I got it. I did. I sent it off. I'm getting one. I'm getting one made so we can frame it. All right, and also I know a lot of y'all have those electronics, a live scope, and Shane Jones shared this with us. Now I know I'm gonna leave this up a little while. All of you that have a live scope, this is the settings that Shane does on his live scope. So you might want to screenshot this and go check yours. But I tell you what, it makes a hell of a difference when you put it on these settings right here. He dialed my live scope in, and I guarantee you, buddy, I can see the line on my jig when I cast now. And so screenshot that if you got a live scope. All right, let's see. Let me see. Hey, Josie Callahan up in Canada. Have a great day. So good to have this podcast to hear about the great outdoors and Alabama. And Josie's up in Canada, and I appreciate her tuning in. And yeah, I love that song. All right, let's see. That's about, I think, man, boy, I appreciate all of y'all tuning in. We got a good crowd. We got a little more to go over. Let's do the weather. We'll do the weather. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right after a word from these loyal sponsors. West Alabama Land Services, Jason Daly, licensed, insured, forestry mulching, brush cutting, and much more. Coast to Coast True Value in downtown Camden, a shopping experience you will never forget. Lofton's Bait Shop on the bypass, your first stop if you're hunting or fishing in Camden, Alabama. Open Monday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m., closed on Sunday for God and family. Bubba and Joe Allen Dunn at Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama, across from McDonald's. Outfitters for the serious sportsman. Community Neighbor Bank with locations in Greenville, Camden, Pine Hill, and Grove Hill, serving rural Alabama since 1906, bringing you the Gettin Outdoors weather since 2007. The 40th Annual World Deer Expo at the BJCC in Birmingham, Alabama, July the 21st through the 23rd. Buy your discount tickets now at worlddeerexpo.com and be entered for the African Safari giveaway. Plaza Golf Cart Sales in Demopolis and Tuscaloosa, your easy-go superstore. Town Country United Bank, Camden, Alabama, proud sponsors of the Town Country United Bank Hunting and Fishing Report every week on the Gettin Outdoors podcast. Lawler Timber Company, Camden, Alabama, family-owned independent business offering professional forestry services and home of the Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. Class Storage on the bypass in Camden, Alabama. Safe, secure storage for that motorhome, boat, or camper. ClassStorageLLC.com. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors. Now, let's get back to the live show. All right, two things I want to mention before we get to the weather forecast. Number one, we had Trey Wade, him and Bradley Parnell are fishing in the ABT South Logan Martin tomorrow. They fish. Trey and his daddy are fishing the ABT 100 on June the 3rd, and then Trey and Bradley will be fishing the ABT South at Cooter's Pond. In the next 4 weeks, y'all, this is how much economic impact Alabama Bass Trail has on Alabama. In the next 4 weeks, and then he fishes in Maddie's tournament, but ABT in the next 4 weeks, Trey Wade has a possibility to win $45,000 in 3 tournaments. Now, that's pretty strong, and that's right here in South Alabama. And I'm looking forward to having the ABT in Camden on June the 3rd. And one more thing, I had a lot of feedback from this blue shiner that this is the video. Let me show it, and then I'll tell you all about it. I don't know how common those things are, but the information that I got is that is they're in their breeding color in the spring of the year. But that's pretty cool. Those blue shiners. I thought y'all would like that. And also, this is something else. I did my Merlin Bird ID app the other day, and I did the sound recordings, and I got a Chuck Wheels Wooder, and I'm gonna play this again for you all who mistake whippoorwills and Chuck Wheels Wooders. That's a difference. And it is a distinct difference. What we have down here is 99% Chuck Wheels Wooders. We have whippoorwills come through here every now and then, but they don't breed here. They breed up in North Alabama. The Chuck Wheels Wooders do breed here. So thought I would share that with y'all this morning. Good morning, Kim Kelly. How you doing, my friend? Uh, Appreciate you tuning in. Lucas Gibson's tuned in. Uh, what did Bud? You asked me something about the photo contest, the food photo contest. We didn't get any entries last month, so we didn't have a winner. And Don Sports is tuned in. Joe Allen, good morning to you. I wish I had that sound bite. Joe Allen is going to be fishing in the Roland Cooper State Park Big Crappie Day. He is the reigning champion from a couple of years ago. Jason Threadgill was the winner last year. Good morning, David Royal. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's do the Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen Weekend Getting Outdoors live show weather forecast for the weekend of May the 19th through the 21st, 2023. Today, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly after 1 o'clock. Partly sunny with a high near 84. East winds 5 miles per hour. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 o'clock. Mostly cloudy with a low around 67. East winds 5 miles an hour becoming calm. Saturday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 87. Calm winds becoming west 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Saturday night, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 64. South winds 5 miles per hour becoming north after midnight. Sunday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 o'clock. Partly sunny with a high near 83. North winds around 5 miles per hour. Then Sunday night, 20% chance of rain and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Mostly sunny with a low around 62. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. And in California today, how 93. Woo, it's hot out there, Grandma Karen. 0% precipitation and sunny. High 93. Good gracious. Winds northwest 10 to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, low 56. Uh, Clear skies, low 56. Winds west northwest 10 to 20 miles an hour. Have a great week. Stay safe and enjoy. Thanks to Tommy D for helping me. Thanks both of y'all. I tell you, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Old Jim Andrews is tuned in late, but how you doing, my friend? Happy Friday to you. Golly, Gary Walters said they got 3.25 inches last night on Sand Island. Golly, I didn't realize it rained that much. Jill's tuned in up there in Massachusetts. Good morning, Jill. Appreciate you tuning in this morning. I tell you what, y'all, I got a great crowd on here on Friday morning live show. Appreciate all y'all. We go over everything that's going on in the outdoors in our area, and it is a whole lot of stuff. Uh, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Remember the road closure. You got to, if you coming into Camden from west to north, you got to go around 221. Hunter Sullivan's tuned in and down there in Citronelle, and me and Hunter gonna get our heads together next week, and he's got some frog gigging events coming up, and we gonna do some stuff, me and Hunter, and we'll tell y'all all about it next week. Appreciate Hunter tuning in down there in Citronelle. Okay, Joe Allen says that Jason Threadgill has his work cut out for him defending the title. So he's crowing like a rooster again. So I hope that your number one fan, Bud Williamson, don't come to the weigh-in and get disappointed like he did a couple of times. Old Guy Wins tuned in on YouTube. Good morning, my friend. You need to be working, though. What you doing sitting there watching the live show? All right, everybody, that's all I got. Remember, once again, the road closure. If you're coming to Camden to fish in that tournament tomorrow or do anything, remember the road is closed at the four-way stop. You got to go around. If you're hunting, fishing, planting food plots, playing in the woods, whatever you're doing this weekend, please practice safety, safety, safety. Kyle, good morning to you, my friend. Practice safety, safety, safety. Everybody have a great, wonderful, safe weekend. Remember, now more than ever, God bless America. And remember what old Big Dad says, get outdoors.
Pap taught me every critter's track and how to set a hair trigger on a trap. He taught me to shoot, scale, and skin and make a snare with a leather strap. He taught me to be a part of the woods and all his woodsy tricks. Said you gotta walk soft on 2 light feet and try not to break no sticks.